It rains a lot here in Big Bend, California, Shasta County. Sometimes we have to dig a little drainage ditch, but sometimes that's just not good enough and new creeks form. Creeks overflow. This is normally not a creek, but right now it's a creek, clearly coming down into the Indian Springs Creek. Lo and behold, it goes right through our garden like whitewater rapids, flooding our outdoor kitchen. Our garden kitchen is underwater. Whoa! I'm not going that way. All the soil is washing away from the soil pile. Peat moss. Soil. Ay, ay, ay. And we got raging water coming through the beds here. I'm on the perimeter. And where is it going? Through the orchard. We got a little white water going down through the beds here. Holy moly. And it's headed down into the creek, of course, but where does it go? Down into the creek. Now we followed this all the way up, and it goes up Jake's driveway basically, and it looks like it's a low spot, so part of the Indian Springs Creek is overflowing into Jake's driveway and making this whole route around Katie's house and around Mick's cabin and just straight over down our little campground. And right here it goes cascading back into, I should say, the beautiful Indian Springs Creek, swollen today. And lots of flooding going on in the neighborhood. The whole community club was flooded, and this river went through it basically. This is pretty high. You can't see any rocks. Normally it's big rocks down there. Got water coming across here. And we're almost to the footbridge. There's the raging Indian Springs Creek. Fortunately, it has a steep bank right here. We're coming down on the Pitt River now. The confluence. We can go out here and look at the point. Oh la la! That's still a good 10 feet below the footbridge. There's water running everywhere around here. And lo and behold, the Pitt River in all its glory. This is probably about 1,300 cubic feet per second. You can see the creek is actually up to our bottom ladder. Looks like it's 5 rungs from the top. And that's sometimes how we measure it, since Elephant Rock is underwater. Can't see that. And there's water pouring down the stairs of the hot spring. And the flooding is up to about the 5th rung down on the lower ladder. There's the upper ladder. There's the hot spring. So Indian Springs Creek, raging. Raging, raging, raging. Spring fed. Huge rain for the last couple days. Confluence with the Pitt River. Right here on the edge. And this is the Pitt River coming swollen down from the Pitt 5 Dam. Way up there. We're about to see the Big Bend over there. We're on the Big Bend. The hot springs called Lalapisma. The Madesi village that was the head village was right over there across the river, called Mades. Mades Ashwan, which means Madesi Valley or Madesi Flat. There's a nice flat area over there, And when the floods came, they probably pulled back a little because it can get a lot higher than this. It can actually get up to that second ladder level in rare occasions and flood the lower pool, which is right down there. There's this waterfall that doesn't usually exist on the right and on the left. Normally there's just a little hot spring water coming out of this cave. So right now, flood conditions and rising. This usually runs at about 450 cubic feet per second. And I'd say this is roughly 3 times that. So, an exciting day. It's still raining a little. Earlier it was hailing ice balls on us walking through the forest. There's one of the hot springs coming out of the cliffside. And this is one of my favorite views. We've got river otters living over here. That's actually a little island that's protected by the other side of the creek. I mean, the river has a little spur. When you get down there, you get to more hot springs and more beautiful rapids. This is really high though. I wouldn't even do it if I was a kayaker. Well, maybe. I mean, not very many rocks to hit, that's for sure. So we're going to go back up here. There's the picnic area. Looks like it's got a river running through it. And we're going to take a look at the pools that Ben and I made. See, we're trying to prevent erosion and slow down the water. This is the perfect time to observe what happens with the water flows in various spots. And here's the big one. Everybody's trying to get down there. That's it, Indian Springs Creek confluence with the Pitt River. And here, on the other side of the footbridge, is the prayer garden and the hot springs. I'm hoping I have enough battery. There's the top of the hot springs. Whoa, it's a waterfall on the staircase. Crazy. That hot tub is out of commission. You can't see how the lower one looks, but I want to look over here. Stairs are flooding. The river's coming down. Oh, that blew out the culvert. Uh-oh. It's supposed to be coming down on the left. It's actually flooding the right. This is all flooding. Here is the mother source. Whoa! Tree branch. Mulberry. Oh my goodness, there's another river running right through the mother source zone. It's coming from the driveway, basically. Holy shit. From Deer Lane, and it is cruising through the mother source zone. And obviously, a lot of it's mixing with the hot spring water. This is the main hot spring. 80 gallons per minute. Right now, it's just inundated, though, with rivers coming over it from 3 directions into the Pitt River. This is normally a hot waterfall with super colorful algae from the hot water coming from that hot spring. But right now it's a 3-way river waterfall, and the hot water is not dominating. There's just thousands of cubic feet per second. Thunder. It's zooming by. You can see how it's flooding up into the banks of the island, the village of Mades. And over here is La Lapisma. This is a famous view looking downstream from La Lapisma, but it's usually not this full, so you can see a lot more rocks. In fact, it looks like the area where the cloth